Good day. If you are asked to count the number of red blocks, what will be your technique to make it fast but accurate? This will be our lesson today. In this video, we are going to discuss the 4 major math operations in solving or finding the number of blocks. Are you ready? What is your technique in finding the number of red blocks? Are you going to count them individually? Of course not. What we could do is to get the number of columns, which is 10, and the number of rows, which is 10 also. So multiply them. 10 times 10 is equal to 100. At para naman sa mga hindi pa marunong ng shortcut ng multiplying any number by 10, ito lang ang sagot. For example, 3 times 10 is equal to, copy the number 3 and then affix 0. Therefore, 10 times 10 is equal to 100. At para naman sa hindi pa marunong mag-multiply, meron tayong repeated addition. Paano? For every row, there are 10 blocks. All of the blocks are red. The first row, we have 10 red blocks. For the second row, we have 10 blocks added to the first 10, that becomes 20. On the third row, we have another set of 10 red blocks. The 10 red blocks are added to 20 to become 30. Now let's go to the fourth row. The fourth row will give us the total of 40. 40 red bricks, and it will continue until all the 10 rows are accounted for. Now, which one is faster? Addition or multiplication? What is your technique in finding the number of red and yellow blocks? From our previous example, we have 100 red blocks, and this time we have 1 yellow block. Therefore, our operations will be subtraction. 100 minus 1 is equal to 99 red blocks. What is your technique in finding the number of red and yellow blocks? Since there are 2 yellows, all we have to do is subtract 2 from 100. As we are taking away 2, we are going to use subtraction. 100 minus 2 is equal to 98. We have a total of 98 red blocks. What is your technique in finding the number of red and yellow blocks? Again, we will be using subtraction in order to get the number of red blocks. How about this one? How about this one? The yellow are getting bigger. Uunahin muna natin ang mga yellow. Ilang columns ang yellow? 4. How many rows are there? 4. Operations ang gagamitin natin upang mas madali? Multiplication. 4 times 4 is equal to 16 yellow blocks. Pwede na ba nating isubtract ang 16 sa 100? Yes. 100 minus 10 is 90. Minus 6 is 84. Kapag hindi pa marunong mag-multiply, repeated addition ang gagamitin natin. 4 plus 4 is equal to 8, plus 4 is equal to 12, plus 4 is equal to 16. Diba pareho lang ang answer ng yellow blocks? How about this example? How can you find the number of blocks for the yellow? Likewise, the red blocks. From our previous example, this yellow blocks is 16. Now, there are 4 red blocks inside. Bang gagawin natin pag gusto nating tanggalan ng isang bagay? Subtract, hindi ba? 16 minus 4 is equal to 12. Tingnan nga natin kung tama ang 12 na ating sagot. Ilang yellow blocks ang meron sa first row? 4. At sa second row, meron namang 2 yellow blocks. At sa third row, meron ulit 2 yellow blocks. The last row has 4 yellow blocks. All in all, we have 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 is equal to 12. Yes, the answer is 12 yellow blocks. May iba pa kayong nakikitang pwedeng technique? Pwede. Marami pa. Bahala na kayo kung ano yung the best technique that you can use in solving the problem. Ngayong alam na natin na yung yellow blocks ay 12, malalaman na rin natin ang number of red blocks. 100 minus 10 is 90, minus 2 is 88. Subtraction can also be done this way, one-step subtraction. 100 minus 12 is 88. Let's have another example. Can you count the number of yellow blocks on top? How about at the bottom? Find the number of yellow blocks on the side. There are 4 blocks and another 4 on the right side. Now let's add the 4 sides. 6 plus 4 is equal to 10, multiplied by 2 is equal to 20. There are 20 yellow blocks. 100 minus 20 is equal to 80 red blocks. How about this figure? What is your best solution for this figure? How about substitution? We will substitute the yellow blocks into the red blocks. At ganito ang mangyayari sa kanila. Ulitin natin. Ang yellow ay mapupunta sa red area. At ito naman ang resulta. Meron pa ba kayong nakikitang pwedeng i-substitute? How about this one? Ililipat naman natin dito. At ito ang resulta. Ngayong mas madali na lang mag-compute ng yellow blocks. Ang susunod nating aalamin ay ang yung number of yellow blocks. Alin ang mas mabilis na paraan? 10 minus 2 or individually counting the number of yellow blocks? O ayan, nakita nyo kung paano kabagal kung individual nating binibilang ang bawat blocks. Alam natin that there are 10 columns minus 2 red blocks is equal to 8 yellow blocks. At ilan naman ang number of rows? There are 6 rows. Therefore, the number of yellow blocks is equal to 8 times 6, which is 48. Ngayon naman ay hahanapin natin ang red blocks. 100 minus 48 is equal to 52. Subtraction is also done in 2 steps. 100 minus 40 is equal to 60. 60 minus 8 is equal to 52. Therefore, the total number of red blocks is 52. Kulang na gustong isali ang mga anak upang mas lalo silang magiging mahusay, mangyari po lamang makipag-ugnayan sa mga admin. I-search lang sa Facebook ang IVFC Early Learners Info Page. Ito ay isang libreng serbisyo mula sa I Volunteer for Filipino Children.